All right, we're back yet another week at Slickhead Custom Cycles. It's another cold New Jersey night. This weather just won't let up this year. Let's go see what Slick's been up to and what we're going to get done tonight.
Every time I grab onto it, so move it down here.
What's going on, Slick?
Flat so that I can put some pressure on it.
Just watching my boy Ralphie.
Hold that enough just so I can get a washer on up here.
Turn him off. Not much, man. Have a seat. Getting into some shit.
All right, what do we got going on this week?
Well, you know I'm done the welding, so the tank just needs to be pressurized and you can paint it. I need to paint the backbone. But I'm in the middle of, last night I removed your bearings from your rear wheel.
Right,
new tire.
got the new tire on it right
The
there.
bearings were fine. The bearings were fine. They haven't been maintenance probably in 15 years. The grease was just hard packed in there, black and just stuck and sticky.
Okay.
So, you know, I cleaned them up. I got them cleaning now. I cleaned them out real good and I didn't see any wear on the actual roller bearing itself. So.
Okay, cool.
And the races were fine, so I decided you're just going to reuse them, cleaning them up, going to repack them, and you're good to go. You don't have to buy new ones.
Sounds good.
I mean, even this axle, as you've seen in the video you filmed, it was hard getting this axle out. It was so stuck in there and lack of maintenance, it wasn't lubed up, and it just dried up and stuck in there.
Right.
So, I'm getting everything prepped up, but we're going to get into taking this off, your wiring, finding your wiring to go to the brake switch. We're going to put the new one in, and if we have time in this video, I'll pressurize that on film, show you how I'm going to pressurize that, just so you know you don't have any leaks if you're about to spend thousands of dollars on a paint job. You don't want to have a pinhole.
Right.
You know, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be fine with a new tank, but it's that one time you spent thousands of dollars and you didn't pressurize it.
Right, you never know.
It ruins your paint job.
Gotcha.
Or catch your bike on fire. So that could go down. Ask me how I know. Anyway, let's get some work done.
All right, sounds good. All right, so we're starting to figure out what we need to mount that new tombstone brake light, tail light, and chop this fender. But first we got to figure out what's going on with the old wiring. So we got the wiring diagram here. The original wiring is on the fender, but it's been altered, and we have to figure out what they did because they never had a wire running to the brake light switch. So we're figuring out what they did with that, and then we're going to see what we have to do to mount up that new brake light.
All right, we figured out Nick's wiring issues with his brake light and his tail light. You got to have a running light that comes on and then a brake light that lights it up brighter. So what I did, what I found was he's just missing the wire that goes down to the brake light switch, comes out of the brake light switch, and hits the wiring that'll power it up to hit that dual filament brighter. So I just put this together, little jumpers, just to prove and show them how it works. And I didn't install the brake light switch yet. So all I'm going to have to do is run a wire down to his brake light switch, out, and come into here. So what I'm just going to simulate is I'm going to be the brake light switch. So with power on, he has a running light. Now I'm Mr. Brake Light Switch. Hey, stop touching me. I don't want to be touched. When it hits this, put it on the light. Comes on. So that's it. All we got to do is run a wire down to his brake light switch. That'll go down, back up, and plug into there, and he's good to go. I wanted to do all this before we put the tombstone on there, just in case they had a wire missing under here that needed. It's better to do it now with the wheel out of the way. All right, let's get back to work.
Right, as you saw in the time lapse, Slick chopped this fender. It's got to be cleaned up a little bit. So how are we going to do that, Slick?
Well, clean up the edges, but see these points? They have to be cut off, and it has to be radiused on a nice radius bend, because you don't want points because they'll create cracks. You always want to create a smooth radius in that situation.
Okay.
So we're going to do that, and then we're ready to go. You know what I mean? Just got to drill holes, mark this all up, but it'll sit something like, if you can envision it, it's sitting off the screws, but it'll be like that kind of.
Yeah, I like it.
I dig it.
I'm happy with it.
We already know the wiring works now. It'll be easy peasy.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's do some more work and keep moving on.
All right, so we cleaned up the bearings, and they came out pretty good. Slick said these will do. I don't need new bearings. They're spinning a whole lot better than they were before. They're in pretty good shape. He said it looked like they weren't maintained in about 15 or 20 years, but they'll do now. And we're going to pack them with some grease, and they'll be good to go.
All right, just wanted to show you real quick. I used to pack bearings the old-fashioned way. That's good, that's fine, works for years. Until I bought one of these things, and I was like, wow, they work awesomely. So I just wanted to show you guys a bearing that we packed using this. Oh, she's suctioned in there good. It is, it pumps it from the inside. And the pressure forces it to come all the way through. So you know that those bearings are packed thoroughly. You know that you didn't skimp. Those things are packed. All right, just wanted to show you that real quick. This is too messy to be worrying about filming.
All right, you saw we packed the bearings. We installed them in the wheel. They're in there. And I'd say we got a decent amount of stuff done tonight, right, Slick?
Well, you're done. You're out of here. You got to ride home. I'm going to stay at it. I'm going to cut your fender. I might even get the brake light switch in. That done for you. Got to run that wire, but But I'm going to continue on. You get on down the road. You know the drill.
That's right. I got a long ride home. Thanks again to Slick. We'll see him again soon. And we'll let him get to work. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video of what Slick and I got accomplished the other night. As you can see, we didn't get a chance to pressurize that tank on film. That might be something he does when I'm not there. If he does, I'll update you on it. I can't film everything. Like Slick mentioned, I got a long drive home. We're about an hour and a half apart from each other, and we're working into the night, so I'm not going to be able to capture everything we do. Some of the stuff he does when I'm not there, I'll always update you. I know what I'm doing with that bike might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm working on a tight budget and I'm doing what I want. So thanks everybody for the support. What's up to all the new subscribers? I really appreciate you coming along to check out the channel. Again, go check out Slick's channel, see his videos on the bike. Go check out Hippie's Chopper Corner. Go check out Saddle Tramp. Everybody that's been supporting me along the way with this little shovelhead endeavor. Thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you all in the next video. Keep your head on a swivel out there. Later.